Hey, Kezia.
Hi, Sammy.
I'm so glad we're doing this call.
I am excited too. And hello to everyone watching, wherever and whenever you are watching. Our goal, we could chat forever, we're not going to. Our goal is to quickly give you a little insight into the consultant role, what it is that we do. Basically, we love it so much and believe so much in the power of what Beautycounter is doing, both for the individual and at large, that we want to help you maybe get your questions answered and move past any reservations that you have. Believe me, we had so many. We love that you have them because it means you're questioning, but we want to help you kind of move past that and get some answers so that you can decide if this is the right role for you. We're going to tell you what it looks like. As an introduction, Sammy, you want to go first?
Sure. Hi, I'm Sami. I am a mom of two with another one on the way any day now. Military wife. I was a former teacher and reading specialist, and my journey really began just being more conscious and intentional about the products I was using, especially since they impact my children and their generation, and then sharing that education with moms. We really are the gatekeepers, and in my opinion, there just is not enough information or transparency out there, and it was challenging to switch over to safer products. So if I'm able to help save a mom any amount of time navigating this journey, then I want to, because I so wish I had people there holding my hand 8 years ago. What about you, Kezia? Tell us a little bit
The
about you.
overwhelm is real, and that is one of the things I love about this role. We can cut through that. I am also a mom of three. I live actually now in England. I started this when I lived in California, but I now live in England. And my journey started with food, and then in ethics in clothing and supply chains, and then finally took the most overwhelming one, which was makeup. And here we are. It's been a journey. I know we both had reservations, many reservations. You want to touch on some of yours, which would definitely some of mine too?
Yeah, I overanalyzed this for a long time.
Way
But
too long.
too long. It was just really important to me that if I was going to share a recommendation with someone and I was actually associated with the brand, that my recommendation had a lot of integrity behind it and that I could be sure that the product was truly safe. And there's so much greenwashing out there, and there's so many intricacies that make it difficult for consumers. And so I really did my due diligence to make sure, is this truly clean and safe? And I had even emailed the science advisory panel, like, I know you say that you third-party test for heavy metals, but can I see those results and make sure that it's legit? So I probably took it a step too far, but they were so understanding about that questioning aspect. And in the process of digging deeper into Beautycounter, I found out that they were doing so many other things too that really resonated with me. They were focusing on the environment as a B corporation, and that was huge. They were really committed to ethical sourcing of ingredients and then helping to improve the conditions for all people, no matter what products they were going in, but how could they make a difference in that regard? I thought, wow, that's really cool. Like, no child labor is ever involved in our supply chain. They were even taking the details to change the tubing on the manufacturing plant to make sure that no phthalates were getting into the products. And that impacted all of the companies that were using that manufacturing plant. And so the more and more I learned about it through my research, I thought, I want to be a part of this company. They check all these boxes that align with me, and I'm proud to share that now. So the only real hang up was the direct sales component. I wanted to be able to keep educating, but I was afraid that just the word consultant kind of rubbed me the wrong way. And how would that impact other people if they heard I was a consultant? Like, could I still share this really authentically, and my intentions not be misread? And thankfully I could, because none of those icky things about direct sales were in this Beautycounter model. What is direct sales to one company is not necessarily every company. And I was so relieved to find out that's not the way that Beautycounter really rolls. They're very transparent in all of their business structures as well. And I could see it as more of like an affiliate opportunity, just with an extra integrity component where I'm educating primarily and leading with service. And
so many things you said. I'm like, we could talk about that for so long. It is checking all the boxes: the environment, the care for people and personal health, the care for the planet. That was what was really unique to me. And on all of the things you were saying, I just think I'm so grateful now to have had about 3 years doing this. And I think we've both spent 3 years going, are you actually doing this? Are you, we didn't, neither of us jump in and then just are okay with everything. We're constantly asking questions. And I think we've both done that for 3 years. And I like that about you. But what I've loved is in really watching all the little moves and wait, they said that in an email. That could mean two things. I'm going to find out what it means. Or wait, the back of this packet says non-recyclable. What are we doing here? Oh, it's compostable. Okay. We're both constantly kind of testing the company. And I think what I love is 3 years in, I've only found more and more good and been more and more confident in both the direct sales model, which I didn't expect to get more confident about that. But I think what I've seen there, I don't know about you, is realizing the power of a consultant field. And I just thought it was kind of a hang up everyone would have. But actually 3 years in, I've seen the power that it can have to hold a brand accountable, which I have seen in 3 years that happened a few times. Like, hey, Beautycounter, you can't do this. Or you say this, whatever you mentioned the other day, skin tones, products for skin tones, and people going, you say that, it's not. And them going, oh, we need to reformulate that. Like, that's not okay. And I've loved watching the power of the people with, a brand, and that sometimes tricky tussle, but I've loved watching that, and how Beautycounter has responded to kind of humbly going, okay, we need to do better here. And we're hearing from our people. So I've loved that. And then finding that there haven't been any hidden things, be it fees or weird little bits that you go, I vowed I would be out the minute I didn't feel like me. I think you said similar things, and we've seen all the corners, and we're still here. Only more excited about the mission, which is why we're doing this call, and we're all fired up and excited. Do you want to talk about some numbers?
I do. Okay. I just got back from a trip to DC where we were actually advocating with Congress to help move the needle and push this mission of getting safer products in the hands of everyone. And more, they kept telling us, keep doing what you're doing, educate your community, create that consumer pressure. And so one of the coolest ways that we get to do that is as consultants in educating. And there really aren't any like hidden numbers and things to hold you back. So I'm excited to talk about this very kind of black and white topic, because it's so simple when you think about it. It's $21 to upgrade as a Band of Beauty member and become a consultant. And most people that are listening are probably already Band of Beauty members because they're savvy and they're smart, and we offer that as well. So $21 if you're a Bob member, and if not, it's only $50. With that, you earn a 25% to 35% commission on all sales. And those are recurring sales too, which is huge, because in most affiliate brands, I've learned that you really only get like a 1 to 15% commission on that first sale, and they have to use your link immediately or else the cookies disappear. And there's all these intricacies to it. And Beautycounter is just simple. Like, if you're going to share from the heart and you're going to help educate people, then you can earn a commission. Thank you for helping us and partnering with us in that regard. And so that's just so wonderful, because a lot of times people are repurchasing, they fall in love with one product, they try another one, and it just grows this long love affair of, products. You also earn a 25% discount, but it's often more. There's so many opportunities throughout the year to earn free products. Anytime a product comes out, we get early access and we get it at a steeper discount. So that's also a lot of fun. We get to play around with things. There's of course no purchase requirement. So if a product comes out and you don't want it, that's okay. You are not required to buy anything. It's just fun if you do, to supplement your own personal stash and then test things out so you can speak to them with a lot of authenticity. And Beautycounter also offers so many fun things to reward those who do work and share this business. So you can earn incentives, cash bonuses, vacations, and even on a smaller scale. The first 30 days that you are a consultant, if you sell $250, which is really only about 1 to 2 orders, you're going to earn 2 free products just in your first 30 days, just for getting that momentum going. And that's really, really cool. But I also want to notice on the number side of things, we are not financially incentivized for you signing up today. That's not how Beautycounter operates. We're not going to get like a bonus because X amount of people joined. That's not why we're here. We just genuinely believe that our voices can create change. And whether you are influencing 10 people or 100 or 1,000, it is a really powerful role. And we've seen the benefits on a small scale and a large scale. And so if we can link arms with you and help make that possible, it's such a gift.
About that. Yeah. Sami said you get 2 products. One of those is from Beautycounter. One of those is us putting our money behind you and saying, we actually care about this being done right. And we've seen it done wrongly. We've probably all seen that, and we care about that. So we want you to engage with us. We want you in a place where you can be mentored to do this and still look like you. Well, your friends will still recognize you. And so if you're doing that, we want to say, hey, we believe in you. We're putting our own money behind you. So one of those gifts is personally from us with our own money, because we like people doing this the right way. And we care about the mission and we want it represented well, which is really very easy to do. So one of those products is for us, from us. And you then have access to us. We are very, very there for you. We have a little app called Voxer on our phones, which is your I won't say 24/7 access, but you can message us 24/7. We'll pick it up when we're working. Just pretty much every day we're popping on there to be very, very present for the people on our teams. We're also at the moment going to pull everyone who joins with either of us into a group so you can learn from each other, do this together, have a bit of a sense of being part of something if you want. Nothing is ever compulsory. You can, sign up and disappear, but it's more fun if you don't. And then in terms of what it's going to look like for you, honestly, there are so many different ways to do this. From texting friends a link the way you would if you go, these jeans are perfect for my body type. You have the same body type. You need to see this brand. Send the link. It can be just like that. Through to you're an esthetician and you have way more knowledge than Sami and I will ever have put together about how to take care of skin, and you work it into your business. But for most people, it's more on the link sharing end with some education, some helping people understand, and then some educating yourself so that you can serve people who are shopping better, which I love getting to do that part. And we'll help you do that part too. You shouldn't know what products to give someone with combo skin who might want products under $100, and you're going to go, what? And we're going to step in and help you figure that out, and you'll learn along the way, and you'll share in a way that's real to you. We don't want overnight experts because that's fake. We want people who are just sharing their honest journey, which for me looked like a lot of overwhelm. And then, Beautycounter made it possible and easy. So that is how we want you to share. You can do social media or not. You can send samples or not. You can grow a team or not, do events or not. You can learn as you go. We want you to be who you are. And that is what we're there to equip and put our money and time behind. Anything I missed there? Can you tell we love this?
I know. I think you hit it all. And there's so many different ways to share this. And I love that piece of it.
Some people are not so bothered by the ethics and supply chain. They really care about blush colors and they do it that way. I really care about the supply chain and the science, and I love that part. And we just all take the pieces that we love and we roll with that, and we run a business that looks like us. So if you're going, okay, maybe I have more questions, or maybe I would want to do this, what do people do?
Click the link below and just reach out to us if you have any questions. We are open books and happy to walk through this with you. So thank you guys.
Guaranteed we had more questions than you did, so use us. All right. Thanks for joining us.
Bye.